What's going on, guys? It's your boy John and Liquidator coming back with another video. Look like Breanna Stewart and the president of the WNBPA has spoken out in the last recent hours. Man, we finna dive into it all. Y'all, for this one here, we got to go to New York. We got to jump right into the story, man. But before we get into the story, I got a little message for everybody. Something that, I have to remind myself day in and day out when covering the WNBA. I know a lot of us has never been through any of these things that has been transpiring over these last 17 months. A lot of us fans came over from Iowa and other NCAA basketball teams. Now, we never been through anything like this. And I know it's hard every day in and day out, to cut on a video, anybody video. It could be mine's or whoever's, and constantly hear the same sad song. We just gotta stay focused, keep our faith, and know that these ladies is about to not let us down, because that's what I'm hoping is about to happen. Them not let us down. We can all get on here and argue and bicker at each other or point fingers at different players and different committee members, but at the end of the day, they have their future in their own hands. It's unfortunate that we got to sit here and wait, but that is the nature of the situation. And I just want everybody to just keep the faith and just make sure we support either way. Just try to support these young ladies either way it go, whether it be a strike or whether we get the season back. But this has taught all of us a valuable lesson. You really don't know what these players go through, whether it's them wanting their little revenue sharing, whether it's them not feeling like the housing situation was good enough. We don't know. And I feel like we all should be reminded of that. It's a reason why they want all of these things. Granted, I think it's deeper than money at this point. Have to be. Because if it was truly about the money, they would some way, somehow figure out a way to make money elsewhere and give us basketball. So I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow's hold. I don't know what these next 4 days going to hold. Only thing I can say is we have to keep the faith, man. And yeah, let's dive right into the story, dog. Because I be having to remind myself of these set tangible things, man, because it's hard day in and day out coming in and having to report on this. Now, Breanna Stewart was on ESPN yesterday, and she talked about these said negotiations. Let's listen.
Plenty of experience with championship celebrations. She's a three-time WNBA champ, three-time Olympic gold medalist, and four-time NCAA champion. Now she's an unrivaled champion as well in just the league's second year. Coming off Miss Champagne-soaked celebration after their unrivaled title win, one of the key pieces of that championship squad is with us now. We welcome in the champ, the finals MVP, Breanna Stewart is in the house. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me. And yeah, you're right. This champagne celebration was a lot. So I'm happy this is in the afternoon, so I had a little bit of time to kind of regroup.
Okay, so have you recovered? How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling like I'm halfway recovered. I'm on my way. So hopefully by dinner time, I'll be feeling really good.
Was it you leading the charge for the party last night?
Yeah, I was a little bit leading the charge.
Let's go.
I mean, shout out to my Misties, but a lot of them, they didn't know how to pop the champagne. They didn't know what to do. So I was just kind of teaching them all the things, like you got to shake it, slowly take it off, and spray it everywhere. So it needed to be a memorable night for everybody.
Who better to lead that charge? You have plenty of experience there of having the championship campaign. I'm so excited for you and for this entire squad. Now, from your perspective as a player who has played both seasons, how much has Unrivaled grown already?
Yeah, Unrivaled has grown tremendously. I think the way that, not only the on-the-court play that you see from players being comfortable from year one to year two, but also, where we've gone. Physically, literally, we had tour stops in Philly. We went to Brooklyn for the semis. People are engaged in what we're doing, and it's an intimate setting for the fans. So I'm really excited for what we've done in our first 2 years, and excited to see what's next. But, before I get any further into that, I'm just enjoying winning, enjoying my Misties and celebrating us.
Breanna Stewart, man, speaking about her unrivaled championship. Now, Alexa Philippou also put out an article last night, what Kendra Andrews did, kind of giving us an update on these CBA negotiations. This time it's involving GMs. It stated as the WNBA and Women's National Basketball Players Association continue their months-long negotiation over a new, the league is prepared for a historical bring the first $1 million salaries among other landmark changes. But it has also been an immense period of uncertainty for everyone involved, from team owners to the last player on the bench. And general managers in particular are in limbo as they prepared for a 2-team expansion draft, free agency, and college draft before the season opener May the 8th. Now they are involved. Now they are evaluating college and overseas talent. Now we do know the drafts are scheduled, man, to still be happening. Free agency is still scheduled to be happening, man. The college draft is scheduled for April the 13th, which is about a month away, and we still have no CBA deal done. It's going to be very interesting for a lot of GMs around this league to see who they're going to draft. Now, granted, they had all months to figure it out, but it's just a short period of time. Now, if they don't get that deal done, there's not going to be a draft of any sort, kind, whatsoever. We still have the expansion draft. Now, this was Alyssa Clark the other day.
I think it just continues to illustrate what the majority feels. We are at a place where we feel like the proposals the leagues have sent haven't been good ones. And, we want to continue to fight for what we know we deserve. And we hope that at some point the league decides to have that same, sentiment towards us as well through the proposals that they send.
Now, is a strike still on the table for the players?
I mean, when you look at the vote that we took back in December, we didn't take that lightly at all. And it was almost a unanimous vote for yes, that, a strike is on the table. And so as a union, we're going to use every tool that we have in our pocket to be able to fight and get what we know we deserve. So it's very much still on the table. And that is something that I think is clear as we continue to have these conversations with our union and the players in the league.
So that was Alyssa Clark, man, one of the vice presidents of the WNBPA. And just like I told y'all, man, we got to take this thing one day at a time. I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section right now. Make sure y'all keep y'all bells on. I will be back with more content throughout the day. Until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out.